One evening, Jacob the patriarch had a dream. He was in the wilderness, and he lay down with nothing but a stone for a pillow. But during the night, he dreamed of a ladder of angels ascending to heaven and then going back down to earth. He received a blessing from God, and then when he woke up in the morning, he exclaimed, "God was in this place, and I did not know it." God was in this place, and I did not know it. God is everywhere. God is present in all of our encounters. We can experience God in the skies, the sea, a personal encounter, a phone call, an email, a synchronous moment, a friend's touch, the face of a child. God is in this place. Well, many of us use social media throughout the day, perhaps for a few minutes or for an hour, for 2 hours. We get our information there. We correspond with friends. We post on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter things that are important to us or events of our lives. And we respond to others. Can our social media be holy? Can our social media reveal God? Can we say God is in this place? Can we find God online? We are all mystics, so I believe we can find God online. We can pray our posts. And yet, the internet is often a place of incivility and scorched earth politics and untruth and purposeful comments meant to hurt and dehumanize. How can we pray our posts? Jean-Pierre de Caussade, a Jesuit priest who lived in the 18th century, said that each moment can be sacramental. He spoke of the sacrament of the present moment, that each moment points beyond itself to God's presence, that God is present in each moment. Can this be true of our social media use? I believe it can, but it takes practice. It takes praying our posts. And there's 2 prompts that I would give you for praying your posts. The first is to be intentional. To have an intention when you get online in terms of what you plan to do. Do you plan to add to the beauty and goodness and truth? Or do you plan to create chaos and disorder? Are you on the side of reconciliation or alienation? For me, intentionality means doing something beautiful for God online. It means speaking truth with love. It means being factual. It means making all of my posts based in truth, based in fact, based in the best I can know about what's going on in the world, sharing my values, sharing what is important to me in ways that edify rather than destroy. The second guidepost is perception. To see the holiness in those with whom you correspond. We live in a time in which we demonize people online. We don't even know them, and yet we hate them. But what if we saw the holiness in them? What if we saw that thing of God within them? Then we'd be practicing the presence of God and praying our posts. So today I invite you to be intentional, to bring life rather than death, and hope rather than fear, and unity rather than incivility as you speak truth with love. I also invite you to see the holiness of those with whom you correspond, for they are God's children too. Then you will be practicing the present moment, the sacramental moment, seeing the world as sacramental. Then you will be companioning with God in healing the world, praying with every post.